Welcome to Prop Hunt the board game, the only game where hiding as a slice of cake is a totally valid survival strategy.
And the only game where smashing that slice of cake with a chair is considered strategy. I'm Rob, and I'll be covering how to hunt.
I'm Sierra, and I'll teach you how to sneak, dodge, and make the sky insane.
Wait, what? What?
All right, first, let's open the box. You'll find
A game board, prop and hunter figures, prop and hunter trackers, action cards, action keys, 1d10, 1d6, and probably some paranoia.
setting up is really easy and quick once you get the hang of it.
Props go into a bag. Everyone pulls out random props and puts them on the board until you have the right amount on the board to start.
Check page 7 for the amount of props you need.
Depending on the number of players, the amount you will need will change.
Now everybody rolls a d6. The high rolls, you're the props. The low rolls, congrats, you're with me, the hunters.
Now shuffle the action cards and deal 2 to each prop player. You start with 2 cards in your hand and have a max hand size of 3.
Props now choose a piece that's still inside the bag and place it somewhere on the board while we hunters look away.
Good luck finding me, champ.
Now, when props are done putting their pieces on the board, we hunters take our 6 action keys and place them on the squares with the exclamation marks. Once those are there, put your hunter pieces on the hunter start square and make sure to set your timer. That also changes depending on the amount of people playing the game, so check page 7 for that. Now the hunters, we're gonna go first. We have 3 different actions we can take on our turn, and we can only take each action once per turn. Those actions are move, which we do by rolling a d6 and adding the round number to get our total movement. We can move up, down, left, or right, but we can't move diagonally. After round 10, our movement stops increasing. We can also attack by targeting a prop within 3 spaces and rolling a d10 to attack. Now, if I hit a 10, I remove whatever is there, whether it's fake or real.
Unless it's still within the first 5 rounds of the game. If you hit a real prop for 10 damage, they only take 9 damage until round 5 is over. Oh, and keep in mind, if you attack a fakie and you don't hit a 10 on your roll, you take 1 HP of damage.
Oof, yeah. Okay, continuing on, the last thing we can do is search. We search by checking a hiding spot. If there's a prop there, they have to return anywhere within 1 space of that hiding spot.
I hate to admit it, but you forgot your favorite part. Taunts.
That's right. So, taunts. When one of us hunters enter a room and there are props in that room, all the props in that room have to make a noise.
Oh.
It can be a bark, a whistle, an interpretive kazoo solo even. Yeah, you can squawk like a duck, anything you want to do, as long as it notifies the hunter that you are in that room. Now, if we don't notice your taunt, because you're super sly with it, we can ask, is there anybody in this room? And you have to reply by saying yes or no.
Unless they've got an invisibility card. Don't act like you've never been ghosted before, buddy. When you play an invisibility card, don't discard it until the hunters aren't looking.
And the female, the invisibility card does not work on her. So keep that in mind.
All right, props, our turn. Our team gets 30 seconds per player to take our turn. So if we have 3 props, that is 1 minute and 30 seconds to complete our turns before the hunters can look back at the board. During this time, the hunters look away and pretend to be honorable.
Yeah, it's just kind of hard when your team's over there giggling about your secret plan.
On our turn, we have 3 actions available to us, but we can only choose 2 out of the 3 on each turn. We can move by rolling a d10 and moving in any direction, including diagonally. We can hide by stepping into the blue outlined hiding spot, saying hide, and removing our piece from the board for 1 turn. Be careful with this. We only get 5 hides per game. Lastly, we can pick up an action key and draw a card.
Now, while you're off playing hide and seek, the main game timer does pause, so you can't just run us out of time.
True, but as soon as the hunter takes their first turn, we are starting that clock.
Now, let's talk action cards. Props have these special cards that give them special abilities that can make it a super big pain to locate them and keep track of them. Now, they can only have up to 3 in their hands, and they can play them on their turns or as a reaction to when a hunter tries to attack them.
Some of my favorites are Stun. It cancels your turn if you find me and try to attack me. Deflect. That damage, yours now. Duplicate, I leave behind a fake version of me. Swap, I swap places with a piece that looks just like me. Invisibility, I'm there, but I'm not. You will notice that the deflect and stun cards have a shield on them. That signifies when I play a card as a reaction to being attacked, I don't take any damage. When you see the eye icon, that means whenever you play this card, the hunter team must look away while you use its ability.
I just love a good balanced game.
When I don't play an action card and I take damage, so long as I live, I get a reaction roll. But I can only take my move action. I can't pick up any action keys or hide. Nothing fancy, just good old fashioned getting out of dodge.
Now, if I hit you when I attack, if you don't hit me with the stun card, I can watch you and your movement on where you go after the fact until you're around a corner or something.
And if I happen to kill you when I attack you, your partners have to pick up the keys that you drop before they can leave the house.
If I do hit you with an action card, you might take damage or be blinded while I make a clean getaway. Hunters start with 20 HP, but we won't let that last. Speaking of which, we win if we collect all 6 action keys and escape the house through the front door or the back lawn, or we survive until Hunter's timer ends, or we manage to knock the Hunters to 0 HP.
Yeah, and we only really win if we're able to kill, eliminate, destroy, dismantle all the props before our timer hits 0.
So that's how you play Prop Hunt the board game, whether you're blending in like a boss or smashing furniture out of frustration.
You're in for a hilarious, fast-paced, unpredictable showdown that changes every single game.
Let the hunt begin.